Bam. There we go.
Right.
Uh, So, uh, oh my goodness. It seemed like this morning you had a topic in mind, which was suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reason being is just a lot of good comes from suffering, even though in the moment it feels like it don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Like, if you were to go through like a tough situation, you can actually be able to build the discipline on that spot, like a lot more compared to if you were into a normal situation.
Yeah, it's
That
true.
that kind of thing. But I would actually kind of imagine.
Yeah, it's like it's not just discipline as well. It's managing to see the world in a new light. Do you know what I mean? When you go through the shitty situation, it almost gives you not just a new mindset, but kind of just a new shift in your personality.
Yeah,
But some people don't really seem to get that moment.
yeah.
It's a
Like
bit, it's a bit of an iffy one.
for me, I think I think people view yeah, well, anyway. Oh my gosh. I think people view a bad situation as like nowhere, no growth to be had, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? They'll be like, nah, this is just this is just bad situation 101. When there's actually a lot of growth that can be had from that situation.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Pain and suffering is the only thing that really truly motivates someone to either change, adapt, figure something out, something along like anything productive comes from a level of suffering.
Yeah,
Same with growth. Yeah. Because like you can grow in positive situations, but it's a lot harder to make true progress with yourself when you're comfortable. That's why people in tougher situations tend to actually get further in life. It's because they've got like they've got something pushing them to keep going and reach better
like
outcomes.
actually having a reason.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Because if you're in a good situation, it's just so it would be too easy to be like, oh, I'm fine the way I am. Because like
Yeah.
most people would be
Mm.
saying that they
Oof.
are because it's like, oh yeah, I don't need to improve. Like I'm already got this far, and that's from me not doing all that much. Versus someone who's
Yeah.
like in the slums and they're like, nah, bro, I need to do all this and that and this.
Yeah.
That's what I would
It's
think.
true. A lot of no, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Because it's like every time someone goes through a situation where they're bullied or something along the lines of like people pushing them away from like a friendly environment. Do you know what I mean? When like people are like being like bullying, judging, stuff like that, it tends to create a better person because they realize the like flaws in people in the sense of like how they behave and like how to act differently from that person.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of think as well because like I'm still waking up, but the people who influence you growing up, you end up being that person. And sure, if you like hang around millionaires, but yeah, you probably wouldn't know someone how to make a business and actually make a huge profit within like a couple months, blah blah blah. But if you like go through, like, if you actually grown up with a person who is actually like who does improve themselves and stuff like that, it would make a huge like change into yourself if you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying with it. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
understand.
Why am I yawning so gosh damn much, man?
Hey, bro, it's just your body trying to wake up, man. It's just about it. But yeah, it's just people need to start realizing that suffering is very necessary and it's not actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like you being depressed is not even a bad thing. Like it is because it feels like negative in the moment. But the amount of good and reflection that comes from that, being put in that situation, you end up gaining more happy moments because of the negative situation you put in prior.
Yeah. Sometimes shitty situations actually puts you in like in a situation where you can be more empathetic with others and stuff like that because like you understand it at that point, at least more, versus you
Yeah.
just being happy all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It creates character. Someone who's like a good explanation of it is like a rich kid raised around money, raised around comfort. 9 times out of 10, not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, their person like the character, the mentality, and the overall personality is just lacking because they don't have that suffering to reflect upon situations, feel shitty about things, and be like, oh shit, okay, how would I behave that would fuck over other people, or just stuff along the lines of that. Like it's very necessary.
100%. Like not like in the way to make yourself suffer. I don't mean like, oh yeah, like just go, just kill someone, just feel bad about it. Like not like that, but like like take cold showers and shit like that. Like you put your, it's not like a suffering situation, but you're putting yourself through like a hard thing. So like if you want to maintain,
Yeah, I don't think self-inflicted pain is really beneficial because you end up just putting yourself down and making situations harder than they need to be. It's more just about acceptance, of, like acceptance with the situation you're in, and then trying to think, what can I do about it, and how can I better myself from it and better others around me from the same situation.
yeah, yeah, there we go. The viewers shall look up mountains now.
The mountaintops, the views from the distance.
Yeah, like I wasn't talking about self-inflicted pain. I was like, make like sometimes if you want to maintain the mindset of what you got when you were going through something hard, you just do hard things. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about you. I was just clarifying for other people because in the past I would have interpreted it as interpreted it as I need to put myself in depressing situations to try and create self growth. Because there is people out there that will think that, do you know what I mean? They'll go, oh, negatives are good, so let me just go and put myself in like depressing situations, which is not the case. It's just acceptance for the situations that you're in, good or bad. And then the same thing as you said, creating discipline and trying to maintain a mindset.
Yeah, because like there is ways like if you're in a good situation, you can still like simulate hard things by like taking cold showers and stuff. Because a lot of the time, a lot of people are not doing that, and that is that cold showers and that's actually really good for your mental health too. Not because it's like, oh, it's cold temperature on the body. It's actually like you actively resisting get out the shower, stuff like that. That can
Yeah,
actually help you
it's
mentally.
good for dopamine levels and stuff as well. Helps you reset your dopamine and shit.
Yeah. And yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
Trying to think about that now. Not really. I mean, it'll just be more going in depth about what I think about what I'm talking about. But I mean, yeah, I think that's a good place to stop.
All right then. I guess we'll just call it recorded set.